What's the security archive dated 18 months ago, so over 2 years? No, a year and a half. As the video feed kicks in, Philip is engaged in an animated discussion with someone who is standing just outside of camera range. You can see his shoes and his shadow, but nothing more. The voice sounds human. You guess that the off-camera speaker is a man in his early 20s. Look, we've survived this long. If we play our cards right and do a proper bit of rationing, I reckon we can live off of the executive snack bar for a long time to come. We have plenty of fat and sugar. Those won't be a problem. We've got mixed nuts for protein. And we can get our vitamins and minerals from diet bars. There aren't many of those, but like I said, we'll ration. I'll be willing to bet that we can hold out for 2 to 3 months on what's stashed away in that snack bar. We're sure to be rescued before we run dry. 2 to 3 months. You're fooling yourself, man, ignoring an unpleasant truth rather than facing it. We have to accept that we could be stuck in here for the long haul. Why can't you escape? The snacks are great and all, but they can't be our staple foodstuff. We need to stretch them out as far as humanly possible. And that means supplementing them with something more substantial. There's a long pause. You don't mean... Look, just think of it like farming, right? If we look after our crops, we always have food to eat. We have enough supplies on hand to keep the tissue cultures in the ore camp when growing indefinitely. What I'm talking about is growing meat for our own survival, that's all it is. I mean... Yes? Meta-human meat, Phil. Synthetic hearts and livers and kidneys grown to be implanted into people like you and me. You're talking about eating people parts, it's fucking disgusting and I won't do it. Unless you fancy dying of malnutrition, you're gonna have to. You know that as well as I do. Organ meats are rich in vitamins and minerals. Choline, CoQ10, vitamin D, bioavailable iron, all things that we're gonna need if we want to survive in the long term. You won't find much vitamin D in licorice sticks and choco nubs. You're talking like they're never gonna rescue us. We're in Berlin, Heiner. What day? Who do you think is coming? We need to be prepared to survive here for a long time, maybe years, and that means making the most of the resources at our disposal. You're talking about resorting to cannibalism, man. But they're not real people, they're just cloned body parts. No, I'm talking about eating meat. Alright, 14 months ago. An image flickers onto the frame. Philip leaning against the wall, listlessly chewing on an unidentifiable hunk of cooked meat. He looks miserable. A drone comes to inspect him and he pushes it away. Heiner's voice crackles in over the intercom. Philip doesn't look up. I'm going now, Phil. No more arguments, okay? There's a long pause. In lieu of responding, Philip takes another bite of meat and gnashes at it with his teeth. I'll kill that fucking thing, you see. That goddamn basilisk is going down. Once we can get down to the sewers again, we might be able to find a way out. This is our chance, Philip. Wish me luck. Alright, Philip says nothing. 11 months ago. The video feed flickers onto the screen. In it, you find Philip standing in the corner of the room that you're in now. He looks haggard, exhausted, and he carries a haunted look in his eyes. Heiner is notably absent. Cheap, synthesized music pipes in from somewhere off-screen. Philip turns to stare in the direction that the music came from. A smooth baritone voice sings out a phrase in Slavic. A half-second later, a different voice shouts a translation in German. Night Kings of Lightning Hold! Philip stares, glassy-eyed, as the show begins. The synthesized music blares. A deep, trollish voice rumbles out of the media center speakers. I, Titanius Rex, will defend my realm. I do so swear before my magic sword Argona. This I do swear. An alarmingly breathy elfish voice sings out in response. Alarmingly breathy. But Titanius, the Jubuthon hordes will smite you if you stay. The people in that valley are only peasants. You need to throw your life away for them. Flee with me into the enchanted wood of Tralashin. Please make this stop. My life is sworn to protect those peasants, she-elf. Run back to your enchanted trees if you will, but a Night King will never flee. But Titonius, her voice comes out in a lilting wail. You cannot die! I love you! Then go to your father and beseech him to rally his elf troops southwards, for if Titonius Rex falls, Lightning Hold will fall, and Lightning Hold will not fall. The troll drones on, audibly struggling to emote and occasionally tripping over his lines. Overall, the acting quality is roughly on par with what you expect from a primary school Christmas pageant. Philip stares at the screen, listlessly chewing his meat. His nose is wrinkled in distaste, and his fist clench and unclench. Mercifully, the video feed cuts to static. The screen flickers, and the video feed of Phillips pops onto the screen. He is standing in the corner, watching an episode of Night Kings of Lightning Hold. His jaw hangs slack, and he stares at the screen in rapt attention. Elf actress. But father! Titonius Rex is risking his life, nay, his very soul, to defend Lightning Hold from the Jubuthons. His enchanted sword, Argonar, feeds upon his honor and bravery, and it seeks to transform him from a noble Night King into an evil demon lord. Philip's lips move silently, mouthing the words as they are spoken. Evidently, he has committed the entire script to memory. My darling daughter, that is why I cannot send my troops. Your beloved Titonius Rex walks the knife's edge between light and darkness every time he draws that devil blade from its scabbard. It is long past time that you learn the truth about me, Brenna Thay. I was the one who trapped the demon lord Karabork within that blade. The breathy actress lets out a sharp gasp. Phil mimes the motion, and a tear begins to trace its way down his cheek. But father, you can't mean... Yes, my daughter, I was the one they called Thunder Spear, the sworn enemy of Titonius Rex's people, the Honga barbarian tribe. Then all of this is your fault, the Jubathons, the threat to my beloved soul, all of it. It was the only way to save Tralashin, my darling daughter, Tralashin, and your mother, whom I hid away when you were but a girl. She is still alive, Brenna Thay. A security drone floats by to inspect Philip. Idly, he reaches out and begins to stroke its casing, petting it as if it were a house cat. Alright, today's archive. The screen flickers and Philip appears on the screen. He appears to be dancing with one of the security drones. The little machine weaves and bobs frantically to avoid colliding with him, and with every motion the lab tech slides in to fill the empty space. Around and around they go, twirling and writhing across the laboratory floor. There is an enormous smile on Philip's face. Then the lights go dim and an alarm bell begins to sound. Danger, danger! Intruder detected. Security protocols engaged. I admire your bravery, noble vassal. Philip rests a hand on top of the little drone. But this is my fight. I, Philip Rex, will defend this land with my life, indeed with my very soul. Sir, please clear the area. Hostiles inbound. No, noble spirit. It is you who must, I repeat, clear the area. Hostiles inbound. He nods slowly, his face beaming with pride. Maybe you're right. I am already a Night King. Perhaps this is your time to shine. I will not rob you of this moment of glory. I will allow you your moment in the sun. And when you return victorious, I'll grant you lands entitled to reward your heroism. Please clear the area. Philip turns and steps out of the camera range. The drone is joined by two others, which wait in a holding position facing the camera. The picture breaks into static and the video feed cuts off. Alright, so that's us coming in. Wait, but if the drones tried to attack us, we broke the drones, and then he comes out and talks to us, and then the drones are no longer hostile? Why did the drones become not hostile? There's a climb down there. There's a climb down here. There's a clearance B here. We have the B card. And then there's a climb down there. So where's the basilisk? Let me save and go down to these other ones. Why do we need 3 stairs down? Right. Pick up $66. There's nothing back there. A locked door and then a panel. Clearance B panel is that one. What is this? Climb up? Alright, so we could have... Oh, I see. This gets us back here. Right, because this door was closed and we decked our way through this door, right? Right, so if we didn't have decking, we would go down, go around, come up the other side. What is this? Locked safe. The safe is locked with a similar key. Swipe lock to open to the door panels. Swipe B. Safe swings open. Schematic auto injector bliss. That's interesting. The schematic for a piece of cybernetic bodywear. This device produces a steady supply of the street drug known as bliss and stores it in an internal reservoir until accessed by the user. Fascinating. Is this an infinite supply of drugs? Alright, so the basilisk should be behind this door. Save the game, open the door. The basilisk is not... Oh, there it is. Oh, there's hellhounds too, never mind. Oh, the hellhounds and the basilisk are together. Alright. I'm gonna like stand back a little bit. 19. Where's the gun? This is the good gun. 82 and 92. I'm gonna haste me. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna step all my guys back actually. Alright, good. 1, 2, 3. kill that thing. Get back behind here. Iger, like everybody's spread out. Oh, he's right there. Interesting. Overwatch there. Overwatch there. What is... Why... Wait, what? Why is there a guy behind me? You... And then Iger... 68 is not very good. Oh my god, that's your teammates! I didn't mean to do that. Can you stun him? You can stun him, that's so interesting. Can you blow him up? Kind of. Out of ammo for everything. Let me reload this. So I keep taking damage on me. Let me heal up. You get over here, shoot him. Very good. Glory. Oh, please don't suck. Ah, I am on fire. Alright, kill the dog, please. Alright, not too bad. We have executive keycard. Save the game, check for loot. The back spawning is a little odd, because like where did that dog come from? Right. Where did he come from? Just appeared out of nowhere? Should we give him the good news? Let's not give him the good news. Let me check out the executive wing before we go back and talk to him. The gates, they finally opened! Oh, he's following us anyway. What's in there? Oh, he's going straight for the food? It's fine with me, I guess. Thank you, my friend. You have granted me the secret desire that my heart yearned for most, a respectable supply of non-organ-based foods. You will always be welcome in these hello halls. I, Philip Rex, do so swear it. You're really into that Night Kings of Lightning Hold show, aren't you? Staring at you, he slowly nods. It is my life. My entire life. My reason for being. You know that you haven't seen the conclusion, right? There were only 6 episodes saved in that media center's memories. The show ran for 7. He reels as though he's been struck. You're saying that there's more? That's what the program information said. 1 series, 7 episodes, you've seen 6. I had always thought that they had left the ending to the imagination, like a beautiful dream. He fidgets uncomfortably, but now the dream is over. I would never know peace until I have seen this conclusion for myself. He lurches forward, his hands clasped in supplication. You must help me. You must find a way to show me the final episode. I need it. Well, I guess I could disengage the quarantine. That'll re-establish the building's matrix links. Then I could download the new show for you. I'll download the show for you. You can always leave the building with me when I'm through here. In the outside world, you have no trouble finding that last episode. We should get him out of here, probably? No, stranger. I cannot leave this place. I am its sworn protector, and I will not shirk my responsibilities. I will suffer, as Titonius Rex suffered when he sent Brenna Thay back to Trala Sheen. This is my burden to bear. The hell with it. I'll bring down the quarantine and download the show for you. Alright. He nods vigorously, patches of beard wobbling with the motion. Yes, please, do it. Do it for me. Alright, calm down. I just need to get to a terminal and drop the quarantine. Then I'll copy the episode to your media center for you. I mean, if you drop the quarantine, this place opens up, right? He's gonna get attacked. Oh, thank you, thank you. Tears streamed down his cheeks. This is the happiest day of my life. I want to know about the prototype Bioware. He shrugs. It's Bioware. Pretty standard stuff. Paint editors, trauma dampers, orthoskin, things like that. And all of it was reverse engineered from existing Bioware products, right? I've read up on Sutherland's process. Yes, that's right, knockoffs. Dangerous work, illegal most places, but not here in Berlin. Our investor needed it that way. I guess that explains why Escabel didn't hire a company in Spain. Yes, too risky. Here in Berlin, no problems with the law, because there is no law, just have to be careful. All for not now, though. Our copies were good, just like the real thing, but who cares, it's all just meat in the end. If you won't miss that, meat, I'll take it off your hands. Go right ahead, fill your pockets, take whatever you like. I, on the other hand, will avail myself of the snack bar. Tell me about your peasantry. I love them, they're like family to me. When I'm hungry, they're the ones who harvest the meat for me to cook from the cultured organab. When I'm in need of company, they keep me warm. Sounds cozy. It is. You killed 3 of them, but I can activate more. They will return to me, and I'll show them the love that only a true ruler can. I will bathe them in my affection, and they... hang on a second. Just how many more peasants do you have in this building? Oh, hundreds. The security system here is quite state-of-the-art, user-friendly too. It didn't take long to figure out how to make some peasants wake up, and others go to sleep. Hundreds of drones. I allowed the majority of my peasantry to rest peacefully, basking in the benevolence of my rule. I can wake them at any time, but why? I say let them rest. That's probably for the best. Can we talk about something else? I want to know a little more about the underworld. The nether realm that lies beneath the hallowed halls of Sutherland Bioscience, a nightmarish labyrinth of dripping pipes and filthy brickwork. Billy rules supreme down there now. To set foot into the underworld means certain death. Just to get this straight, we're talking about a sewer, right? The underworld is just a sewer. Yes, it is a sewer. But it is also a nightmarish labyrinth of...